Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. I've been driving all day today from, well, pretty much the south of France really up to Calais, and I'm going to get the ferry over to England tomorrow and do a few things over there for a few days, and then drive back on Saturday. So quite a lot of driving to do. Yeah. Meanwhile, crypto's gone a bit rubbish today, hasn't it? So eGold is back down to what, 165. So you know what I'm going to say, don't you? You know, if you haven't got enough, now is probably a pretty good time to stock up. Actually, I'm quite hopeful actually that the price of crypto in general is going to go sort of up and down a bit like this for the next few months, because like I'm going to get the money for my house probably in like July, August sort of time, and I really don't want Bitcoin to be $100,000 then, and I really don't want eGold to be $1,000. I want them to be quite low so I can then buy a load, and then hopefully it'll go up after that. So you have to look at these opportunities, these dips, as just buying opportunities really. And to be honest, I mean, there's nothing unusual today really. I mean, there's like various bits of news and stuff that have caused bits of FUD, which hasn't helped the price of anything, including the S&P 500, Nasdaq, all that. Everything's down, so it's no surprise that crypto goes down with it. But yeah, so I just noticed opened the curtain on my hotel room for tonight, and it's quite a nice view of the Mairie de Calais, the town hall, this kind of belfry type thing. I mean, it's quite a weird Calais, because it's sort of place you sort of pass through, and you're only really here for like a few hours normally, if that, and then you just sort of get on a ferry and off you go really. But it's actually not a bad little place actually, and it's got a really nice beach as well. Obviously not this time of year, but it's quite cool really. Anyway, so I don't want to ramble too much, but I just thought I'd keep in touch. One thing I was thinking, was while these prices are volatile, if you have got a Freeway account, so if you're staking Freeway token, right, you can choose which supercharger you put your money into. Now, I think the best strategy here, not financial advice of course, is to go for the one that is doing the worst. Yeah. So at the moment, I mean, Bitcoin's down quite a bit, so I'm going to probably leave that on Bitcoin. But say for example, like Cardano or BNB, or I'm sure there's DOT, yeah, or DOT. Say one of those was like having a particularly down day, then that's probably the time to put your Freeway earnings into the one that's performing the worst, because then you're going to get more of it, aren't you? So basically, if Bitcoin goes on a tear, like I think it's going to soon, I don't know when, but like I think it is in the next few weeks, I think it's going to go mad, and we're going to have an April a bit like last April. If that's the case, then you probably don't want to be putting your Freeway token rewards into Bitcoin, do you? Because you're not going to get much. So you want to be looking at something that's lagging behind, like maybe Cardano might be lagging behind. Anyway, just a thought about that. But I mean, that's all going well anyway. That's great. My neighbour friend, hi Felix, he's getting some friends of his recruited, getting them into Freeway as well. Because I now know how the referral rewards work. You basically get, as a referrer like me, I get an extra 8% of the rewards that you get, and you get an extra 2% of the rewards that you'd normally get. So it's advantageous to use my link. But then you can do exactly what my friend Felix is doing, and he's recruiting his friends, and he's going to get 8% of their rewards, and they're going to get 2% extra as well. So it's a win-win-win-win-win, as far as I can see, all the way down the line. I really don't think it's a Ponzi scheme. I think it's it's quite an innovative company. And you have to think about their phrase access for all. This is all to do with this like medallion fund type sort of investing, the sort of thing where normal humans can't invest in. And the idea is that normal humans like you and me can invest in that sort of thing by the aid of something like Freeway. Obviously, we're not going to get the super insane rates that they're going to get, but we're certainly getting a fraction of it, and quite a big fraction at that. Okay, so I probably haven't got a lot more to say about that at the moment, but if you're interested in Freeway, do check out a link in the description down below. Actually, I just came back to my computer to have a look at something, and I noticed that I had this parallel channel drawn in here, which had quite a reasonable amount of touch points at the top. But it looks like now we might be looking at this trend line here. Get rid of that one. So if that is a trend line there, then it's quite possible it might bounce up and do something like that, or it might just sort of stay in this channel for a bit. Could come down further or whatever and go back up. But if you zoom out, I mean, it's the classic saying that, if in doubt, zoom out. You can see that today's correction is really nothing. Do you know what I mean? This was November last year, up at 68,000. Just having a little wiggle. And I know I keep going on about the MACD indicator, but what I really like is if you look at it on the weekly time frame, and then still here it is going green, right? And the last time it did that was 16th of August 2021, and you can see here what it did from there, say like there, and when it went up to the all-time high, that went up 55%. That's quite cool, isn't it? And if you look at the time before, which was the 27th of April 2020, from that point there, so about here, its next high by the 12th of April 2021, so that's in 1 year, the price of Bitcoin went up 702%. Interesting stuff, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, if you found that interesting, please give the video a like. If you think I've been driving too long and making a rubbish video, click dislike twice. But please leave a nice comment and give me some encouragement to keep going and keep doing this stuff, because I do like it, actually. I do love doing it. And make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. And above all, tell your friends.